Alright, what we have here is the trig question, sample C, question 14. So, a ladder is 6 meters long. It is put against a wall so that it reaches a point on the wall of 5.1 meters above ground. So, on our wall, this is 5.1 meters here. Work out the angle which the ladder makes with the ground. Give your answer to the nearest degree. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to draw my triangle again without all of the words. So triangle, we have 5.1 meters, we have 6 meters, and we're looking for this angle here. So when we see, this is a right angle triangle as well. When we see a triangle, what we should be thinking of at junior cycle level is Pythagoras Theorem or our sine, cos and tan. So can I use Pythagoras here? Well, Pythagoras is going to always give you a side. I'm looking for an angle, so Pythagoras is out. So I need to use sine, cos or tan. Now you guys might use Sokotoa, or you might have your own little poem. What I use is oh hell, another hour of algebra. So I write them down and I'm now going to label my sides. So this is the angle, so directly opposite is O for opposite. The hypotenuse is always across from the right angle, so that's H, and A is always then the adjacent one. So now I've got to figure out, right, which one am I going to use, sine, cos or tan? Well, I need the angle, and the only other information I have given to me would be the opposite and the hypotenuse. I could go find the adjacent, but I'm not going to make more work for myself. So I need to use O and H. So look down here, which one uses O and H, and it is sine. So I'm going to use sine of the angle equals opposite over hypotenuse. Let's fill in. So sine, that's what we're looking for, is A. The opposite is 5.1, and the hypotenuse is 6. So now we're looking for the angle. So I need to find sine inverse of both sides. That means I'm just left with A on the left, and I will have sine inverse 5.1 over 6 here. So I'm going to get my calculator, and here's sine. So I'm going to do second function sine, and it will give me sine inverse. And then I just plug in 5.1 over 6. Press equals, and we get 58.211, and the question says give your answer to the nearest degree. So it will be A equals 58 degrees. Alright, part B. For safety and to minimize the danger of slipping, a ladder against a wall should make an angle of 75 degrees. Alright, so if I have my wall here and my ladder, what should be happening is that this angle here should be 75. Now my ladder is still 6 meters, and they want to now know how high will the ladder reach up the wall at this. So this is what we're looking for. We don't know this. That's what I'm going to call X. So still have a right angle triangle. Now, will Pythagoras give me this side? No. Pythagoras won't work here because I need 2 of the sides to find the other one. I only have 1. So, I'm going to use sine, cos, or tan again. Now, let's just write these. I always write them. Sine, cos, tan. And we have O over H. Oh, hell. Another hour of algebra. Which one are we going to use? Well, let's label. This is still O, this is H, and this is A. We're still actually going to use sine because I need to use something with an O in it. That's what I'm looking for. And H I have. So we're going to use sine of the angle equals O over H. Let's sub in what we know. So we have sine 75, that's our angle, equals O, which is x over 6. Now I'm looking for x, so I'm dividing by 6, so I'm going to multiply across by 6. 6 sine 75 will leave me with the unknown that I'm looking for. I'm going to get my calculator again, and I'm going to type in 6 sine 75, press equals. I don't want that, I want it as a decimal because it says give your answer in meters, correct to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places here, so that would be rounded to 5.80 meters equals x. And we're done.